very sad. Queen Elizabeth II is very angry over Palace's new plans for Queen's Jubilee unveiled. A call to action has been launched to find cast of thousands of ordinary people celebrating how British creativity has evolved through music and fashion over the 7 decades of the Queen's reign from 1952 to 2022. Thousands of Brits are being called on to raid their wardrobes and line the streets of London to celebrate the nation's global contribution to music and fashion during the Queen's Platinum Jubilee pageant. A call to action has been launched to find cast of thousands of ordinary people celebrating how British creativity has evolved through music and fashion over the 7 decades of the Queen's reign from 1952 to 2022. Hemingway Design, who are helping to create this segment, called The Time of Our Lives, are seeking people who live and breathe the fashions of the times. A spokesman for the Jubilee pageant said, "The audience simply need to dig out their old glad rags, or find some good quality reproductions, and step out onto the streets of London to celebrate their favourite decades." As part of new details announced today for the extravaganza on June 5, it can be revealed that 100 national treasures are taking part from the worlds of British sports, the arts and television. More than 10,000 people will be involved in the pageant, with multi-award-winning British musician Ed Sheeran leading a national moment at the end. The show will also involve 2,750 military personnel, over 6,000 volunteers, performers, key workers and 2,500 members of the general public. The pageant will be viewed by an estimated 1 billion people across the world. A second segment of the pageant will involve open-top buses with some famous faces on, including Gary Lineker, Bill Bailey and Torvill and Dean. The public will get the opportunity to fill them all once the pageant concludes, while there is a planned balcony moment from the royal family at Buckingham Palace. Royal fans have been offered an extraordinary opportunity to celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Supporters have been given the opportunity to indulge in one of the Queen's favourite hobbies to honour her 70th year on the throne. As the Queen is due to watch her horse race at the Epsom Derby for the Jubilee, fans can also explore the royal equestrian world at some of the monarch's training yards. 3 of the horse training yards used by the Queen will open up to lucky members of the public for a set of tours. Royal Central first reported the events and noted that the training yards are owned by William Haggis, Michael Bell, and John and Thady Gosden. The trio, who have over 6,000 wins between them, are classed as some of the top equestrian trainers in the world. The tours, in partnership with Discover Newmarket, will reveal the behind the scenes of the training facilities used by the monarch. After seeing the training areas, the guests will then be taken to the famed Newmarket gallops to watch the horses complete their exercise. As part of the series of tours, Discover Newmarket will also offer a tour of the National Stud that includes a viewing of the stallions and a talk from John Grimwade LVO, who previously managed the Royal Studs at Sandringham. The tours in honour of the Jubilee will last for an entire day and are set to conclude with a trip to the National Horse Racing Museum, which the Queen opened in 2016. The museum is found at the original site of the palace and stables of King Charles II's. The Queen will be eagerly watching her beloved horse race at Epsom for the Jubilee, after it secured a knockout victory at Newmarket Racecourse. The event at Epsom Downs on June 4 will be attended by the elite from the equestrian world, including past and present jockeys. 4-time Derby winner Willie Carson, 79, won for Her Majesty at Epsom in the year of her Silver Jubilee in 1977. Mr. Carson will be attending the event and told Hello magazine, "When you put the Queen's colours on, especially at Epsom, a jockey would grow 6 inches.